Salutations, dear viewers. You're on with NeXeN of the Vast Nexus, and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario All-Stars. This particular series, Super Mario Bros. 3. Kind of a remaster. I mean, they've added, like, parallax scrolling that wasn't there before and so forth. Here we're in the pipe maze, which you can probably tell it's the pipe maze. Probably. Yep, and this thing just decides to take the wind out of your sails right from the get-go. Alright. And of course, he kind of pipes in a Mario game without a bunch of piranha plants trying to turn you into their dinner. Wait. Okay. Ha! Did not time that well. Ooh, but I can use you for here. That's the ticket. You know, I don't even care what's in that question block. We're getting on with our lives. Okay, wait for it. Jump. Jump. Ha! So I could get in there and get all those coins. I'm not. Oh, God. You know why this was arranged that way? Because you need to jump to not die. So let's not let the player jump. And we didn't get a star because they cluttered the end of the stage with even more pipes. Just to be sure the player knew what they were in for. Oh, hello. I don't remember what the cards were. It's nice. Nope. That was just dumb luck. And another pipe transition. We're back in the desert. Because that's totally where you want to be, is in the desert, right? Get those pyramids up in your grill. Okay, I don't like you little mobile piranhas, so I'm just gonna... You! Alright, it's a pipe maze level, so we have to find the end of the stage. I feel so great about that. God. Might as well hit all of them, because if you fall through them later... Yes, thank you. Thank you. Give me that. Okay, yeah. When I said that I remember the pipe maze going by fairly quickly, at the time, I had been playing the game a lot more often. Not so recently. Consequently, I don't remember all the ins and outs of the pipe maze, and it's a maze again. It's amazing. Can you tell I'm running out of material for this game? I don't understand what it... it's nothing wrong with the games. Doom is a fantastic title. I advocate it strongly. I was getting sick of it by Doom 2, which is why Doom 2, at time of recording, remains unfinished, even though the first half, pretty much, of the game has been up for months. Because I was just like, oh, God, I'm trying to, like, build up the will to finish it. Or at least to make another installment. Wow, that's kind of a scummy thing to have the little plant guy just totally do that. No, you know what, forget it. Just get me out of here. I'm assuming that's where this is going to take me, right? The end of the stage? Yeah? Yeah, okay, good. Good. I made a full run of that one. Why'd I only get a shroom? Oh, the pipe maze. And now they're just grab-bagging stuff out of other levels. Well, kids, remember the rule of inertia. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion, and objects at rest tend to stay at rest. Because I just demonstrated that so that you don't have to learn it the hard way. Gun it, gun it, gun it. Well, that doesn't do me any good, does it? Yep, right in the hole. Huh. And now you die. There we go. Oh, Lakitu. And they got all friendly in the later installments. Was that really necessary, Japan? Are we not entitled to our hate of an enemy that spawns other enemies that we can't jump on? Oh, wow. Why did he turn around? I gotta stop saying like. When people do that, they say like or a bunch. It's because their brain is literally trying to catch up with their mouth. My point is that I was frustrated during Super Metroid because I'd already recorded the entire game once, and I had to re-record it because I was recording audio separate from video. I wasn't using OBS yet, and I used like a freeware video editor to try and composite the audio and the video, and not only did it not handle the video all that well, it desynced the audio all the time, and I'm like, well, this just won't do. So that turned into a whole, like, well, I'm gonna have to do it again and record it, and I still wasn't using OBS. I was using the Xbox Gaming Bar, which is incorporated with Windows 10, so if you happen to have a newer machine, you know, congratulations, you got that free of charge. It has a built-in video editor that lets you composite audio, but it's not intuitive to use. It's kind of clunky and clumsy. Oh god, get out of here, blooper. Great, just... This is like something out of a... That's like something out of a Mario Maker level that was made specifically to be horrendously difficult and to earn the ire of all those who dare play it. That didn't last long. And it's a pipe maze level again, so of course there's gonna be pipes everywhere. Okay. At least you don't have to worry about the ice blocks coming back after they hit a wall and trying to kill you. Middle one, why not? Ah, good choice. So this should take me to this, which is a power-up? Yes, it is! Fantastic. And slide. Ho. That's a bomb. Let's not hold on to the bomb. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Oh. See, now I've made myself sad, because Adam West is no longer with us. That one-up is not gone. Wow, okay. That's different. So I just got lucky and chose the right pipe to get out of here, even though it's probably better to seal off the pipes that aren't useful so you don't accidentally have to loop the loop. And I just looped anyway because I could. Yep. Oh, did I mention this was a pipe maze? Yeah. I thought I did. Crouch. I'm just trying to get out of the stage at this point. Ah. No safe passage there, clearly. Are you the way out? Maybe. Well, it would be if I didn't fall in the hole. God, I remember... I sort of feel like... Because I've done so many classic games, I should probably just do sort of all the classic games I played. But that means going down the rabbit hole of Legend of Zelda, and... Oh man, that is a deep rabbit hole with some Lovecraftian horror at the bottom. I mean, Majora's Mask, the Hylian Water Temple. I mean, the only Zelda game I'm actually enthusiastic about doing is Twilight Princess, because that was like a major step forward for the whole thing. They were going for a more mature theme. And then they did... Oh, wow, I just got 3 Hammer Brother outfits. Maybe I'm just getting lucky with the draw, I don't know. It's certainly a possibility. How would I go through the side pipe? Does it even matter which pipe I go through? Okay, so the tail is not all that useful in the water because you can't do the tail swing. Tail whip. Okay, that almost ended badly. Yeah, just... Oh, God, and they're just streaking across the screen. The stream, yeah. Can't even talk right. They're just streaking across the screen, too, just making it worse. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Get what you deserve. Using your babies as a weapon. That's not very good-natured of you. Gotcha. That one's also using the babies as a weapon. That's Big Bertha. The one on the surface is Boss Bass. Nope. 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 You haven't despawned. I guess we're going down. And then up again. An auto-scroller underwater. That's a combination of 2 things that Mario veterans... Well, Mario veterans would probably be speedrunning and calling me out for being a total noob. No, it should be like riding a bike. You should just get right back into it. Yeah, sure. I mean, I remember where all the stuff is in Metroid, except Fusion. Or Prime, because I haven't actually done a lot with Prime yet. We'll get there. Well, the Prime's probably waiting a while, because I definitely feel like Metroid did not smoothly transition into the 3rd dimension all that well. Well, this is fascinating. Oh, this was the abandoned castle. I remember this. There's literally nothing in here. Okay. I mean, there's Boom Boom, of course. There's always going to be Boom Boom. Trouble with the abandoned castles, figuring out where in the hell the game wants you to actually go. Yeah, where am I to be? Where am I supposed to be going? Game? Okay, let's just try smashing these, even though I know that I'm probably going to regret that, because the door is like here. Ah. Aha. Now we can't get to the door. Oh god, we're running out of time. Okay, let's be clever about... I don't think clever was really my problem there. It's not going well, kids. Boom boom. Pipes. What? I'm back. I'm gonna run out of time, and I'm gonna die at a time. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna die at a time. Well, don't we all? Okay, why don't we try the sideways pipe, or the first, or the one that isn't sideways? Cool, eat up more time. Tanuki suit does not make it better if I lose, game! Where is Boom Boom? Oh my god. You know what? There, I didn't die at a time. I tripped and fell in some lava. So yes, these piranha plants are actually stages. These are the sorts of enemies you put to sleep by playing the music box. I can't even get up there. I forgot how these stages work. Haribo's shoe would probably come in handy there. Probably. Eh. Oh, wow, really? So, jump. P-Wing time! It's P-Wing time, kids. It's that time again. We're gonna just cheese the level! So long! Where does this lead? Nowhere. Great. Where does this lead? Also nowhere. Great. How do we leave? Ooh, hello. Easy come, easy go! Ha-ha! Ooh. I still don't remember where anything is. I must be tired! 10? Wasn't that... Okay. Alright. At least now we know what is expected of us in this stage. Theoretically. And then we go down this one. And we can't go anywhere, because the game is just trying to be a time vampire now. Speaking of time vampires, Ark. Let's talk Ark for a hot minute. An Ark Survival Evolved Let's Play. Not really a Let's Play, though. is planned. The game is very grindy, and I'm doing it single player so that I'm not reliant upon others to do. I'm just not entirely sure I should be elaborating on the nature of Ark while playing Mario, but the thing is, the world in Ark is maintenance intensive. You have creatures that need food. Food spoils over time. There are a lot of things which demand your attention. Where am I supposed to be going? There's just nothing here. Did I mention these levels are mazes? I don't get it, game. Ah, that looks promising. I'm out of time, though. Boom Boom is going to be a photo finish. Alright, well, we're here, let's get it done. Oh, that song is disquieting when it's played at that speed. So Ark has creatures that have to be fed, it has crops that have to be maintained with fertilizer, it has all these things which are very finite in time, and everything has to be maintained. And that means that unless you're part of a tribe where people can be trusted to rotate in and out and look after things, maintenance becomes the presiding gameplay aspect. And I wasn't even playing on what is arguably the harder mode of player versus player. I was playing on player versus environment, because player versus player in Ark is pretty cutthroat. I'm not gonna lie. So, fundamentally, I decided to run single player because the benefit of single player is that when you're not... When you personally are not playing the game, nothing is spoiling, nothing is going hungry, everything just sort of gets put in stasis until you return. Is that a cheaper experience? Sure, probably. But I don't have all the time in the world. I have other games I could be playing, other other Let's Plays I could be playing. And so I don't want to devote all my time to Ark. Bear in mind I have devoted a significant amount of it in any case. So I'm running on single player, but it's so grindy, doing a full LP would be honestly kind of pointless. So instead, I'm focusing on the bosses, for one, and the cave spelunking, because the lead up to the bosses is literally getting artifacts primarily from caves. And the thing is, I'm not tired of the game, but I'm still on the base map because I wanted to take the game's maps in a sequence that would be appropriate for someone who'd been playing from day one, because I haven't been. And a consequence of this is I've been stuck on the island, which has only the default creatures, is environmentally kind of unimaginative, and I'm just sick of the island. I want off the island. Literally, I want off the island. Trouble is, the caves are extremely difficult, courtesy of numerous creature spawns, lots of negative status effects. The caves were designed to really test your mettle. I'd say that they fulfill the purpose, but even though I have a vast selection of tamed dinosaurs at my disposal and loads of equipment, I don't feel confident tackling the caves, even now. It seems risky, even with what I have, to attempt it. Of course it's no easier. Oh, I remember this stage. I loathe this stage. This is where they take the maze thing a little too far. If it's the one I'm remembering. Though it, you know... Okay, well now we got a problem. Oh! Survived it by a literal freaking whisker. Had to sacrifice both my power-ups, don't care. Well, we're getting close to the final castle, but I remember the last few stages being the most grueling. So yeah, ARC videos are coming, but I'm just trying to build up the nerve to actually go into one of those caves and not just be like, I'm gonna die super hard. Because I probably will. Because caves suck. I mean, they're meant to be handled as part of a tribe. I'm playing single player because I don't want to be on a big public server where I have to rely on other people to maintain things or have to maintain them myself and take disordinate amounts of time out of my day to get stuff done. Why didn't he... Okay, sure, so that happened. Oh, God. Just fire your spiky ball so I can get past you. I mean, honestly, the map I really want to explore is Aberration, because I poked my head into Aberration for a minute, and I really liked it. I mean, Crystal Isles was constructed to have, like, a magical feeling to it, but Aberration is kind of the genesis of that, not to be confused with Arc Genesis. Can I get out of this stage, please? Oh, God. Oh! Not cool, man! So not cool. Please let me out. I don't even care if I don't get the star. Let me out. Great, so now those little things are shooting fireballs in bursts. Because that feels good. And we're in the desert again. Oh, this is the one I remember. Yeah. This is the one that takes the whole maze thing too far. It's a big, literal, floating maze platform of not fun. Oh, yeah. Well, at least I found something to talk about, upcoming Let's Plays, but because of the nature of time of release, all of this could be completely pointless by the time it's viewed by someone else. Because it's all been done, or it all hasn't been done. I mean, thing is, you record a video as a small fledgling channel with little to no hope of making anything bigger or better out of it, and you end up thinking to yourself, like, well, you know, you never know what the future might bring, and who knows, maybe years from now it's become some modest success. I wouldn't say big success. You know, you should set realistic goals. I don't even consider a modest success a realistic goal. At this point, I'm pretty much just doing this for my own amusement, which creates an awkward situation for me, because I find I'm not playing games that I want to play on the grounds that I want to Let's Play them, and I don't want to play it twice, but at the same time, I don't want to go through the hassle of I have to record, which means I have to make sure I have time, that I'm not going to be interrupted, or I'm not going to be, you know, this, or I'm not going to be that, and it becomes this issue of, like, making Let's Plays is becoming a bother, and if I'm just doing it for fun, why am I bothering? I mean, am I entertaining the notion, perhaps, in the back of my mind, that perhaps I can... perhaps I can turn it into something successful? I mean, they tell you to follow your dreams and all that jazz, but you have to think practically. I mean, I don't have a lot of time. The recent public health crisis means I don't have a lot of the green either. And in the end, it's just like, am I wasting my time making videos? Perhaps. I mean, I started because when I was a teenager, I wanted to make videos. And back then, there was no monetization. I wanted to do it because it was like fun. I want to be entertaining. I want to make people laugh. I want to, you know, follow some of the people who, you know, I lived vicariously through, like Markiplier, or Game Grumps, or, you know... well, I do watch Jacksepticeye, so let's give him credit where credit's due. I'm not going to go into the whole list of YouTubers that I watched, but at the same time, it's like, now, a lot of them have even been like... God, I don't want to put words in people's mouths, because everybody's going to cite everything, and it's going to be a big nightmare. But a lot of them have made the point that, since going corporate, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing in the sense that now creators have the ability to dedicate themselves to their creations full-time. But it's also become that stereotypical corporate nightmare where you have scandals like Where's the Fair Use, and, you know, the whole copyright thing, and YouTube wanting all the vulgarity and all the profanity and everything else cleaned up for their partners because it's friendlier for the kids. And it's just like, I'm a creator. I like being... having as few restrictions to my creation as possible. And I'm going to cite an actual individual here. Shiro Masamune. And that's his pen name, not his real name. Shiro Masamune is the guy who made Ghost in the Shell and Appleseed and a bunch of other stuff that I like. He is a profoundly intelligent and creative individual who was exploring concepts in fiction before it was fashionable to do that. And the thing is, like, he does all the writing and all the drawing and everything himself. And I'm not sure about, like, publishing or anything like that, but I know that he does a majority of the work himself. And he makes the point that he does it that way because it allows him effectively unrestricted creative freedom. And I like that idea, but he also made the point that it's incredibly hard because he has to dedicate so much time to everything because that's the nature of it. He has to do it all himself. And often I find myself trying to do everything myself because I also want that unrestricted freedom of being able to create what I want to create. And the thing with YouTube, such that it is that I don't necessarily have that option. Because sure, for now, it's a small channel. Hardly anybody's watching it. And so there's not a whole lot of restriction either way. But at the same time, were it to expand, what kind of creative restriction could I be looking at? I always had the mindset of, whereas so many YouTubers have a strong communication with their viewers, I'm not a very social person, and I was creating content to be entertaining, granted, but my mindset was that it would be sort of like old-fashioned television broadcasting, where I'm doing something, and you have the option to watch it, but I'm not necessarily going to be available to have a conversation with you. And here I am, where it's like, well, you know, that's kind of what the job requires. And it's like, yes, but when did it become a job? Because fundamentally, it's not like I'm earning money, and that's sort of part of the problem, because I can't do this full-time. But at the same time, if you're not putting out stuff, like, say, daily, people just lose interest. I mean, I had, like, a month gap, practically, and even when videos started to come out regularly again, it took a while before anybody actually came back to the channel. That king got turned into Yoshi. We should leave him. He's useful as a mount. You know, it's fitting for me to get into this doom and gloom of the future of this channel on the level before World 8, when things just become entirely... oh god, really? Things just become entirely... I mean, World 8 is basically hell in this game. It's got the fire, it's got the brimstone, it's got armies of Bowser's tank minions. Well, this might be a problem. I don't have my spindly thing anymore. Oh! Nope, we managed to pull it off. Oh, not the wrenches. Oh, hang on. Just don't overdo it. Yes! Haha! Get out of here, wrench. Clunk. I guess what I think are meant to represent fighters. These are like little fighter aircraft escorting the airship. I hit jump 3 times! Oh my god. And of course, because it's a maze, you know what? Now's the time to weigh anchor. Or, no, weighing the anchors when you lift it. Now's time to drop anchor. I ain't having that thing move on me again. And you know what? I'm cheesing it. We're cheesing it. So yeah, I didn't mean for things to get doomy and gloomy at the end of this, but at the same time, if my job is to have a rapport with the viewers, then let me be real. This takes a lot of time out of a schedule where I don't have much to begin with. I'm not earning anything from it, so it's not high on my priority list, and it's even beginning to cut into my leisure time on the grounds that I try to create videos of better than average quality, because the entry gate for YouTube is super low, and if you want to stand out from the pack at all, you have to, you know, spit shine it a little bit, or else you just turn into another one of those guys who puts together some garbage, I'm gonna play a game, and just, you know, people can watch it. I mean, I try to have colorful commentary. I try to at least be somewhat competent in the games that I'm playing. This Mario run is not exactly a shining example of that, but it's been a bit of a while, and I wasn't going to play it 3 times just to rehearse it. Bad enough I had to do that with Metroid Fusion. Could not get 100% in under 2 hours. Still can't. Still working on it. The 2D Metroid series will be finished. Eventually. And of course, it's been recommended to me that perhaps I should try live streaming, because you don't have to keep everything neat and clean and fancy if you're live streaming, because how are you supposed to edit? How are you supposed to cut? It's live. Yes, and part of the problem is that there is a different set of requirements for live streaming. The hour with which you can play has to coincide with when there are people available to watch. There's also the fact that almost every live streamer probably runs Facecam, and I ain't. And there goes Ludwig von Kuba. Beethoven reference. So that's the pipe maze. World 8 is coming up. The final world, which is literally hell. So I suppose my punishment for letting you in behind the scenes and seeing that it's not all sunshine and roses over here recording videos. My punishment is I'm literally going to be sent to hell. A letter from the princess. So business as usual. Except... why is it red that flashes? Am I going to have to seizure warning these videos? I'll probably be putting it in the comments rather than at the header of the video, and people are going to have sieges and complain that they didn't read the comments. Well, that's not my problem. Getting out I mean, besides, it's not like the game came with a seizure warning. Is it my responsibility if the developers made a game that flashes red? So, we have that. We're here. That's it for this video, however. Next video, we'll cover World 8. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for listening to my rant. And an especial thank you. Yes, I'm showing exception. An especial thank you to my subscribers for showing some support for the channel. For everybody else out there, I hope you'll consider a subscription. And I hope everybody will watch more of my videos and like more of my videos, because, as is often the case, only a small percentage of people who actually watch my videos actually like or subscribe. Nevertheless, I hope all of you are staying happy and healthy out there in these trying times for us all. And, as always, all of you, fare thee well.